Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second Nervos Town Hall. Very excited to get this started. For this town hall, we're going to be focusing on the CK Labs incubator and talking about some of the projects currently going through the program. We have Ben Morris, Head of Business Development, who's going to be giving a brief overview of the program and a bit of a refresher. And then he's going to hand it over to a couple of the projects currently in the incubator, one of them being Total, and we have Spike, who's going to provide some updates. And then also we have Portal Wallet, and Frank is here to talk about that as well. So without further ado, I'll hand it over to Ben Morris, and let's get this started.
Thanks very much, Ben. Hello, everyone. Really excited today to share with you a little bit more about CK Labs, the initiative that we started a few months ago, and also introduce to you the two projects that are within our incubator, and now a bit past halfway. So I'll just share a quick presentation with you. So our mission for CK Labs was really to use our resources and our expertise and our experience to help DApp developers or aspiring entrepreneurs to build a successful network of projects on the Nervos blockchain. So we help with entrepreneurs through various different areas, and I'll go through those now. And the whole idea is to really to back the most promising projects that we see in our ecosystem and to help them to drive adoption. I guess, firstly, I'd want to go through why entrepreneurs will be interested in building on Nervos in the first place. And obviously there's a number of different reasons, but I've outlined the four sort of main ones that should be considered. So firstly, Nervos is quite unique. If you compare it with various other layer ones that have been going on mainnet over the last year or so, Nervos is the only one that's a proof of work, and it's truly a multi-asset store of value blockchain. It's the only smart contract platform where the incentives are actually aligned so that it allows for a very robust long-term sustainability of the blockchain. Secondly, we're one of the few blockchains that use a UTXO style model. So we call it a cell model data structure. And that basically allows for true asset ownership, meaning that the account does not hold your assets, but you as the individual user does. Thirdly, we have one of the largest communities in Asia, and particularly in China, and our ecosystem is rapidly growing. So we have several industry partners, some of the most well-known ones at China Merchant Bank, obviously, Huobi, and several others, and we see that expanding over time. Now, the CK Labs program was launched really to support projects or up-and-coming projects in a few key areas, and the first one being obviously funding. And so we offer up to $100,000 in exchange for equities and tokens, and then that's payable generally in US dollars or a stable coin, and is supposed to sustain projects over a 4-month period of time. So that should effectively cover your expenses, your salaries, costs around marketing and so on. That should effectively cover you and your team for about a 4-month period of time. Outside of that, we have like a high touch support structure. So we have bi-weekly calls with the program manager, weekly calls with various different team members. We give you access to obviously the co-founders of Nervos. And you have direct access to our engineers and support staff across the entire foundation. So whether it's technical or non-technical, like marketing, PR, so on and so forth. We also provide launch support. So one of the most important things that projects need are a go-to-market plan and this ability to acquire users. And this is where we can really throw our weight. So we provide media support. We offer access to our PR agency, and we also give you warm introduction to investors who are looking to invest in projects building on Nervos. And typically, they are already investors that have invested in Nervos. Right. On the go-to-market side, we'll actually help you with the user acquisition to build a plan and to draw out a strategy which will help to draw adoption to your application. In terms of collaboration within Nervos, you'll have a private chat room where you receive direct feedback from our team, and that's something that's available effectively 24/7. And then you'll have access to the other projects within our ecosystem as well. So obviously, it's within everybody's interest within our ecosystem to work together, and that helps everyone. So you'll have access to them, and there's areas of collaboration, joint events, technical integration, so on. So I would like to sort of, before I end, just invite any entrepreneurs that are interested on building on Nervos to apply on our website. It is available now, and the application process consists of several interviews, and it's really an opportunity for us to get to know you, to get to know your team. Generally, we like teams to have already built some sort of proof of concept on CKB. But that's something that we can discuss through that project, through the process. Now, before I pass it on, I want to just give you a quick update on the last few months of activity. Now, we've had dozens of applications into the program. We've gone through several interviews with various different teams, and we ended up accelerating or incubating two projects. They are P-Wallet and Toshu. So the P-Wallet team were a grant participant, and they've basically extended that. They built the very powerful PW SDK, and now they've expanded that to have an all-encompassing wallet, which I'll let Frank explain a little bit to you about. The second team that we accelerated was the Toshu team, and the Toshu team was also a team that we had been talking to for several months. They came with an application that had existing users. They needed support on both the technical side and the go-to-market side. And Spike will give you the details about the application, what they've accomplished, and sort of what their plan is over the next couple of months as they end the program. So with that, I'll end, and I'll invite I'll invite Frank to speak now and tell you more about their project. But I'm obviously available if you need to reach out to speak to anyone. Just jump into our Discord or our Telegram channels. We're really happy to speak to new entrepreneurs coming into this space. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Frank, the founder of Lay2 team. I'm happy to join the town hall meeting and share our project with the Nervos community. First, please let me introduce our product, Portal Wallet. At this stage, Portal Wallet is the web wallet for CKB, but runs in an Ethereum environment. Users can access the interface directly in their familiar Ethereum wallets, such as MetaMask, IM Token, Trust. Actually, now you can run Portal Wallet in more than 12 Ethereum wallets, and there is no difference from using other Ethereum dApps. Moreover, users don't need to create and manage new CKB addresses, as they can receive and send CKB just with their Ethereum address. In the future, Portal Wallet wants to become the portal for the internet users to the crypto world. We will provide a user-friendly crypto identity for every internet user, which needs zero knowledge of those scary concepts such as private key and mnemonic, but directly use the familiar fingerprint and Face ID of their devices to create and manage their crypto account. On the other hand, users can verify the ownership of their email accounts on-chain, which not only provides a way to restore assets in case they lose access to their devices, but also enables social-level DID when users need to prove themselves to applications. During past 2 months, we have achieved 2 major milestones. We launched the first mainnet version of Portal Wallet on August 13th. You can visit ckb.pw in any Ethereum dApp environment to get started. In this version, you can send and receive CKB with your Ethereum addresses and even with your ENS names. Moreover, Portal Wallet also supports Nervos DAO. Users can deposit their CKB to Nervos DAO much easier than before with their mobile phones and don't need to run a full node anymore. In the last 2 months, over 600 users have deposited more than 140 million CKB into Nervos DAO via Portal Wallet. We are always committed to bring more users into the Nervos ecosystem. To help users get quick access to CKB, we provide swap service from Ethereum assets directly to CKB. We are so happy to see more than 1.8 million CKB had been swapped from both ETH and USDT. There are also many users who have tried our little shop, where you can buy coupons of Starbucks, Burger King, or Didi. In the future, we will introduce more scenarios to our users, continuing to break down barriers between crypto world and our daily life. Over the last 2 months, we have been improving user experience and delivering new features. In the next 2 months, we are going to achieve 2 milestones: UDT support and WebAuthn support. The biggest feature of the coming V0.4 will be the support for UDT, which means user-defined token. You can send and receive UDT and check the balance of them in Portal Wallet. With the support of UDT, we will also bring stablecoins to CKB, which is very important in all public blockchain and also regarded as the basis of DeFi. Users will be able to transfer their ERC20 or TRC20 USDT directly to Portal Wallet and get the mapped stablecoin PWUSD on CKB. With PWUSD, users can buy CKB with swap or buy Starbucks in Little Shop. At the end of our CK Labs program, Portal Wallet will finally get rid of dead browsers and run directly in web browsers such as Chrome, Safari. To achieve this, we need to add WebAuthn support. Currently, in our I1 demo, users can already create and use a CKB wallet just with the built-in Face ID or Touch ID of their smartphones and laptops. However, there are still a lot of improvements to be done before it's ready to go live on the mainnet. So, how can we start using the Portal Wallet? It is very easy for common users to use Portal Wallet. You can just access Portal Wallet directly in most Ethereum browsers by visiting ckb.pw, including over 12 wallets right now, including MetaMask, mToken, Coinbase Wallet, Trust Wallet, which we are very familiar with. And for developers, we have provided a powerful SDK called PWSDK, which is a TypeScript SDK for CKB dApp developers. In fact, the Portal Wallet itself is built with PWSDK too. So if you are a developer and you want to easily build a CKB dApp which can also run in MetaMask and other wallets, PWSDK will be a powerful friend to achieve that. Okay, this is all I want to share with you guys, and thank you for listening. If you want to get contact with us, there are a lot of channels listed below. We hope to hear your voices, and we are looking forward to talk to you again. Thank you.
Thanks, Frank. Thanks for sharing. Really excited to see where where you guys are going to be in a few months' time. So now it's time for us to hear from Toshio, so I'll pass it on to Spike.
And hi everyone, thank you for joining us for this online meetup. And we are CK Lab Project Toshio. It's been our pleasure to share with you about the design and development of our project. So in one sentence, Toshio is a blockchain photo social network. At the beginning stage of the designing of Toshio, we highlight some of the findings in the market. First of all is ACG community is growing very fast in China, and users in this community need new forms of social networks. And there's a relatively high barrier for these general internet users to use the blockchain applications, which also leads to the lack of innovative product design for these general internet users. And the traditional social network has problems of high service charge and long withdrawal cycles in this field. And also we compare to developed market like Japan, Chinese market will grow the monetization activities in the HCG field. On the right side, you can see the some of the famous internet applications in China, which are already very large, like Bilibili, like Kuaishou, like Jimu, So, and mToken. So through these figures, we can find out actually the ACG community has a much bigger market share and a much bigger user background. So our project target market not just a blockchain user, but general ACG internet users. As said before, compared to Japan, the Japanese ACG market user counts at least 50 million users. And the global online community, DAU, is around 100 million. So you can see the Chinese market will grow very fast compared to the developed market. And after a month of demoing, distributing our app to the production users, we finalized our project into three major areas, three major functions. One is the timeline, it's Instagram-like photo feeds and video feeds system. But the difference is we support the monetization activity like the pay to unlock. And the second one is it's a rank of monetization activities, like people we show people's donation as their rich rank. It's like a donation rank in the popular gaming live streaming show. And the third one is chat. We are doing a P2P encryption chat, also with token donation. So in general speaking, we are a photo community with some algorithm behind. Now I'm going to show you the demo of our app. So as you can see, here's a beginning page of Toshio, which is a timeline. So you can scroll down or scroll up and switch to the two different view mode. And here you can pay to unlock the photo you like. And here I'm going to show how to send a timeline on Toshio. You can choose a tag, and you can choose how much you want people to pay you to unlock the photo, and whether you want to share or not, and whether it is allowed to forward or not. Okay. And here is the favor, which means the timeline you like or you already paid. And here is a rank, weekly earned, and here's the chat function. Okay, you can donate to the send a red package. And class the red packet. And here's your contacts. Now we're going to suppose a social graph on chain. Here's the mine section. Okay, there's a problem of with the connection. Okay, here's your own QR code ID. This is your transaction history. And the top up is quite easy. You just put the amount you want to top up, and then we will give you address and help you auto calculate the amount you need to top up. And this is a withdrawal. Now we only support the Alipay withdrawal. So the underlying ecosystem, the underlying technical system of Tosho is divided into two parts. One is a simple centralized wallet, which we call the main coin is Tosho application coin, which working as USDT, so people can use it to top up and to pay to unlock the photo. Another part of we are developing now is a decentralized DApp platform. We are trying to connect to other wallets through the Wallet Connect and other OTC channels to make the use of Tosho more convenient. And in the future, we are also going to introduce user activity mining to help people to mine our platform token called Tosho Platform Token TPT. And we are going to provide more and more on-chain service, as well as smart contract, including the NFT service. And with the help of the CK Labs, now we are going to provide two on-chain service with Nervos. The first one is the social graph on-chain. So people can upload their contacts onto the Nervos chain. So even if they lost their ID or etc., they can retrieve this social graph information. Or maybe in the future, we can provide a service to cross-platform. And another is a photo hash on chain. By doing this, we can provide a copyright hash record for the creator or author on Tosho, so they can have a receipt or kind of proof of their work. And now we are doing four kinds of operations on Tosho. The first one is content offering. We are working with several relatively famous KOLs in the cosplay area in China. Each of them share around 200,000 fans on their Weibo. So they are providing exclusive photos on Tosho. and now we are trying to increase this number as much as we can. The second one is activity operation, which means we are going to hold like the cosplay competition, like the cosplay recruiting as some lucky draw among the community. And we are also working tightly with community like Nervos and Bitcoin Association. And we are also doing cooperations with other blockchain company like the CCT from the ABC wallet and the Massbook and MixPay, which OTC wallet. And here is our token model. It's not fully ready, but here I'm going to show you the general basic design of our token model. The first is we are using a double token model. The first token is a TAC, as I mentioned before. People can just use it as an application coin, as USDT to top up or pay to unlock the photo they like. Another is a TBT. People can mine through mining or a community contribution to gain this kind of coins token. And the mining activity we designed called user activity mining. So for each kind of major user activity, they share a 10% of the total mining pool, like top up, pay to unlock, recruiting new users, and content offering, this kind of major user activity. So user can choose which kind of activities they want to join. It looks like the liquidity mining pool in the DeFi projects, and we reserved some part for the future activities. Above is the basic token model, and for the future, actually, there's more things we need to consider. One is membership, because we are a photo social community. So when people they really contribute or hold a certain amount of our platform token, so we can give some membership service like the offline meetup. And as our platform grows to a certain amount of users, I think the NFT can be very helpful, because it can help the culture to do the crowdfunding. Also, the culture can mortgage their future income to gain the liquidity, because most of the culture, they're students. Now the production fee for one set of the high quality cosplay photos actually is very high. And above is our share about the basic design, is current development of Tosho, and we are happy to answer your questions in the following sessions. And you can find Tosho through WeChat, and search Tosho on Google Play or TestFlight, and search Tosho Chat on Twitter. And thank you for your time.
Thanks, Mike. It was a great presentation. Great to learn more about Tosho, and thanks to Frank as well for his presentation. So now we're moving on to the live Q&A portion of the town hall. We have Ben Morris, Head of Business Development, to answer questions, as well as Jason from Portal Wallet and Spike from Tosho. So if you guys are ready, we'll get the Q&A underway. So the first question we have here is for Portal Wallet, and this is for Jason. They ask, how will Portal handle crypto identities, and will they work across different chains applications?
Okay. Uh, about the crypto identities, there are like two ways most projects doing. Like the first one is like you want to like verify someone on the blockchain. The most common way is like you need a third party. You use a third party to like verify who are you on the blockchain. This is the most projects doing right now. And another way is like rebuilding relationship network on blockchain again. Like you build a app like WeChat or like Twitter. You are like connect to those people again on the blockchain and rebuilding the relationship network. And we don't think those two ways are like very like can work. We found another way. The what like connect with person very close is that everyone has a passport, and in the passport it has the ID with e-passport, and e-passport is based on the crypto graphic. So we can like verify someone with the e-passport. You just get your passport and you open your NFC part of your phone and put your passport close to your phone and use the NFC. The phone can like get your identity. So in this way, we can like when you verify yourself on the blockchain, you just put out your passport and it can work. So that's the most difference between like our doing and from some other crypto projects doing on the crypto identity. And another thing is that we can verify the ownership of your email on the blockchain. It's based on the technology and sorry, like on the like DNIK, yeah, DKIM. Every email you send, it will be signatured by the company running the mail station, so we can verify the owner of email on the blockchain again. With under the technology of DKIM. So that's the mainly two parts we are working on the crypto identity. Thanks, Ben.
Great, thanks. That's a great answer, Jason. Lots of information. Okay, next question. We have a question for Ben Morris, and they ask, what are the types of projects that are most suitable for CK Labs? And what type of projects do you think are the most exciting in the space?
Okay, that's it's a really good question. So, I think obviously the entire blockchain world is fixated on DeFi, and the various blockchains are building DeFi primitives, and so we're not immune to that. So that is a focus for us. So things like oracles, things like lending platforms, DEXs, these are all very, very important parts of building a DeFi foundation that we want to build on Nervos. In saying that, though, we're absolutely not limiting our scope to that. And I think P-Wallet and Toshul are two examples of projects that we look for outside of the DeFi space. One is taking advantage of our low-level crypto primitives and sort of building DID solutions around it, and the other one is completely unrelated to that, and it's around sort of a social platform that incorporates blockchain technology, right? So it has different uses for it. So for us, we like to keep an open mind in terms of what projects we'd like to accept into the program. What I would encourage people to do is to apply, irrespective of what use case you're aiming for. And I think one of the more important things are for teams to be taking advantage of the Nervos tech stack and building things that really allow you to utilize the various aspects of Nervos that are not available potentially in other networks. So I guess the short answer is we'll look at everything. We're excited definitely by the DeFi space, but there's certain use cases like DID, for example, that are also very interesting for us.
Yeah, I think that's a great answer, and I think projects that focus on the Nervos tech stack, I think that's super critical, right? And I think that kind of gives those projects an advantage. I actually saw a question which I'll ask now for Jason, which is very related to that. So someone asks, where is it? Okay, what are the benefits for building Portal Wallet on Nervos compared to another network like Ethereum? So that's a question for Jason.
I think it's not like we choose Nervos. It's like we choose each other. We are working on the depth for a very long time, and we want to find a very suitable blockchain network to build depth. And after we're looking for lots of blockchains, we find Nervos. Why we are choose Nervos? Because Nervos supports user-defined cryptographic privates. What that means? That means that you are open the Portal wallet on an Ethereum browser. It can be shipped based on any other blockchains because we are put the cryptographic of Ethereum and we bring it to Nervos, so we can use the Ethereum way to unlock your address to send and receive CKB. That's the why we choose Nervos. And what are the benefits of building our dApps on Nervos? Because based on this benefit, we can achieve something else. We can bring the WebOS, which means you can unlock your wallet with your fingerprints or Face ID. This technology can't be reached on any other blockchains right now. So we will do it first, and we will get more internet users in the blockchain world. We will benefit a lot in the future. Yeah, thanks, Ben.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. Okay, a question for Spike from Tosil. They ask, I think I'm understanding this correctly. They say, TAC, will these two tokens be launched on CKB?
Sorry, is the question about the schedule?
I believe they're asking, is the two tokens used for Tosil, will they be launched on CKB?
Yes, for sure. Because CKB have a fantastic infrastructure, and we can all of the aim of the CKB and our CKLab projects, both of the PW wallet and Tosil, we are focusing on the lower the barrier for the general internet user. So we think we will definitely issue our token on CKB.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, another question for you, Spike. I'm seeing here. They ask, who is your biggest competitor in the space? I suppose it's quite an interesting question. Who do you guys see as your biggest competitors currently?
Yeah, currently there's an app on the traditional internet side called 爱发电. It means contribute to the community. So they are contribute to the creator, but they only have this platform for contributing, and they don't have the contents on the platform. So if some people, they issue some video on the Bilibili or on YouTube, and they can through this platform to subscribe. It's really simple. Just put a small amount of money and to support the project every month. It's like similar projects is first of all, they are not directly connect to the contents. Another is by the traditional way, the fee is quite high and the payment cycle time is very long. And by using the blockchain technology, these two problems can be fixed. And also, the Chinese market, it's just started its monetization. It will be a very good strategy if we can introduce the Chinese creator into the international community. So actually, the international user, they can contribute or donate to the Chinese creator. So by blockchain, it will be very helpful.
Yeah, I think that's super interesting, right? I think it definitely helps to break down barriers and remove kind of any of that friction in terms of expanding globally as well, which I'm sure everyone's very excited about. Okay, another question. So this is for Portal Wallet. Can developers use PWSDK to build applications that multiple blockchain wallets such as Tron, EOS, or Ethereum can access? So that's for you, Jason.
Yeah, the answer is definitely yes. Developers can use PWSDK to build applications just as what we do to the Portal Wallet. It can run in Tron, EOS, Ethereum browser, and in the future it can run in our phone like our Chrome, Safari, the most common browser. Yeah, all the apps built with CKB, PWSDK can achieve that. And for the someone asked what we when we can build some when we can bring some demos or apps for users can use based on what we said. And I want to say at the end of the year, you can access to some demo based on WebAuth technology, which means you can use a blockchain dApp without knowing private key. Just use your fingerprint or Face ID to unlock a app, and you can send or receive tokens as what you are doing right now. Yeah, and at the end of this year, we will bring some amazing dApps to everyone.
Great, yeah, very excited for that. Okay, there's one more question left. And Jason, this is for you again. You guys have had a lot of questions. They ask, when are you expecting to deploy on mainnet? When will you be on mainnet?
The PW wallet has on the mainnet, and we have run it for 2 months, and everything goes fine. And we are continue to sponsor the SUDT in the next month, and we will issue our PWUSDT, the stable coin, on the Portal Wallet, yeah, in the next month.
Great, so Portal Wallet is out there on mainnet and available to be used today. So that's great.
Yes.
Okay, well that's all the questions. So I want to say a big thanks to Spike, to Jason, to Frank, and of course to Ben Morris for joining the town hall and sharing a lot of information and answering a lot of questions as well. So yeah, thanks a lot to you guys, and thanks everyone for joining and tuning in. Hope you all found it useful, and looking forward to the next town hall.
Thank you very much. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.